The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart, O God, thou wilt not despise. This verse is from Psalm 51. It's verse 17. And it is one of the many reminders from God to us, reminders, commands, that we are to learn to control our spirit. Ever since the Garden of Eden, where in Genesis 1:26, God created man, created Adam and Eve, and they had perfect harmony. They walked wonderfully together in the garden. We don't know for how long, but then sin came, and through it, the entire relationship was messed up, and everything went sour, everything went south, and in man, that spirit of pride, that spirit of, I'm the most important, I'm the first one I take into consideration before others and definitely before God, began to rule, and it's what dominates our lives and has every single human being down through the centuries. Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, in chapter 57, verse 15 says, God says, I dwell in the high and holy place with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit. How important it is for us to learn to continually be controlling that spirit and asking God for the wisdom and the strength to stamp out that nasty pride that controls our every thought and our every action. That is, whenever we're not controlled by Him, by the Lord. It's almost like lava under a mountain in a volcano. It's there simmering, boiling, poisonous. And some mountains, some volcanoes explode and create a massive disturbance all the way up into the atmosphere. And that's the way some people react, or some people act when their pride gets control and takes over. They explode in any number of physical expressions. Others, maybe not so much. They're of a different personality, and maybe the lava is still there. The pride is still there. But it maybe comes out smaller holes and just trickles down the mountain. Just as nasty, just as evil, but it's not expressing itself in quite the same way. And so God tells us in Proverbs 3, He says that He scorns the scorners, but gives grace to the lowly. What is the right spirit? How should we live? What should be our daily attitude? It should be that of a contrite and broken spirit, a humble heart. It's a daily challenge. It's the biggest challenge we have as believers, is to allow the Lord and His Holy Spirit to help us control that powerful force in us that just leads us into so much trouble. How important it is to start our day off asking the Lord to help us control our spirit. One way is to get a verse like this, Psalm 51:17, and read it every day, right at the beginning of the day, and say, Lord, help me to have a broken and contrite spirit so that I can live for you and with you in the proper way. Like I said, it's a huge challenge, but it's one that every single one of us needs to be working on every day. It's totally against the world's philosophy where I am number one. Number one is I look after myself before anybody. That's not the Christian way. It's not the godly way. It's not the way we are supposed to live. May God help us to, like David, say, Lord, give me a contrite and broken spirit that I can love and honor you as I should. That's the right way. It's the right way to live. And may God help us to do that. God bless you. Goodbye.